From its annual home of Indianapolis, Indiana, it is time for the 2025 NFL Scouting Combine. I'm Kate Scott, so happy to welcome you here for another year alongside someone who went through this event himself as a player. It was a few years ago, but he still remembers it, Mr. Brock Hewitt. And Brock, it is just about time for one of the most important events in the pre-draft process, as these players try to convince all 32 NFL teams that they should be their first-round pick.
And let me just tell you, these guys have prepared as much for today as they did for the most important games of their college careers. We've got our eyes on a lot of the biggest names here, but there's one of my fellow signal callers in particular we're all very excited to see test.
That, of course, this electrifying athlete at the quarterback position. And he's up next at the Combine's most popular event. It's time for the 40-yard dash. He's getting ready, down into his stance, and here we go.
Simply put, not a good time for him right there. Just didn't have the burst off the line or the long speed that he needed to.
Next up, the all-important test of strength for a future NFLer. It's chest day, baby. Turn on the bench press.
Well, we expected him to keep going for a while here. A bit of an early exit and underwhelming to say the least.
Well, every football fan knows this. Explosiveness and agility are so important at every position. And now we're going to see how much he has of both here in the broad jump.
Well, that mark certainly much shorter than we were all expecting. He really didn't get the explosion he needed in that leap.
All right, it is time for the fastest event of the Combine. It's a showcase of how well you can change direction. It's the 20-yard shuttle.
There's just no way around it, Kate. That's just not a good showing at all. You need better change of direction to succeed at this position, really in any league, but especially the NFL.
All right, partner, the traditional drills are done. Now the all-important moment where he can make the throws they're going to need him to on Sundays.
Finish strong. One more. Get up already. Take your time, focus. Almost there, a little more.
That was a tough showing for him. It really was a chance to wow in front of personnel from every team in the league, but this performance.
When that cell phone rings, time stops. It's the single second that years upon years of work have been leading toward, and the conversation that follows ends one chapter of a football life while beginning another.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll throw to get right away. They're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game. Jermaine Johnson, the former first-round pick, in there to bring him down.
If you're gonna take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
This one not quite on target. Got him too much, and that one falls incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Dobbs that time. And it'll be 3rd down. He'll look to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially, that it's not too serious. Matt LaFleur, head man in Green Bay, as his Packers head back onto the field. And Greg, week 1 here in the preseason. Look, we know a lot of the guys who are going to make the roster, but there's still a lot to happen in training camp that players can find their way to a spot on the opening Sunday.
You know, we hear these stories all the time, Mike, where there's a little buzz about a guy in training camp and coming out of the local beat reporters and maybe the coaches talking about him a little bit. But then there's the surrounding question is he going to make the roster? And it's really what they do in these preseason games away from practice that ends up being the deciding factor. And how often do we see not only do they make the roster, but in some cases they go on to really have critical roles down the line as the season unfolds. So I know to a lot of fans and some of the veterans, these games don't feel like a whole lot, but to some guys on that sideline, their entire career is in front of them.
A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Sauce Gardner, as good as they come, there to knock that one away. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. And they'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. Brings up
2nd and 5. Once again, it's Jacobs. He's going to have a Packers 1st down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Packers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest, and while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. A pickup there of 25 yards. 1st down, Packers.
Packers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
away from one defender. On his way. Gain of 7.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. Brings up second down.
Here's 2nd and 2.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. Good blocking to the 15. And he will score! Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
So, it's a win for the Packers as they start things out with a victory here in the first week of this preseason.
The dream of reaching the NFL has been realized, but within this opening chapter, there is a message for every rookie. In the NFL, nothing is given. Everything must be earned.
ground, and Jacobs to start the drive. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up second down at the 27-yard line.
Now give to Jacobs. He'll run right, and he'll take this to the 35, and that'll move the chains. It's a first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. From the 42-yard line. Here's second down and 4. They'll run with Jacobs. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a second and 7. They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Nick Cross will bring him down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On third down, they go with Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs, the ball carrier. Brought down at the 48-yard line. A gain of a yard. It's now fourth down.
The Packers offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. And, Greg, it's the time of year where those veterans know they're going to make the team. They're going to be on the roster for the opener. So when you went through that phase of your career, how did you approach the preseason?
Yeah, certainly different when I was a rookie or really early in my career than I was towards the back end. There's no question. And I think as I got older in the league and a little bit more established, my priorities of what I wanted out of those games, Mike, I think might have changed a little bit, right? I wanted to feel what it was like to get tackled. I wanted to feel what it was like just getting in and out of the huddle, keeping up with the play clock, getting into the operation of the game. It wasn't necessarily about how many catches or trying to make the roster, but it was the next step, preparing myself for the inevitability of a week 1 playing the full game in a full live environment. So this was the next step. You got practice to get your body right. Then you have a couple preseason reps to kind of take that next step, all leading up to being healthy and ready to go come week 1 of the regular season.
Again, inside, there's Lloyd. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a game of about 1. Kenny Moore there to make the play. So, halftime straight ahead. And we go down to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen and crew, thrilled to be with you from the Orlando studios at EA Sports, and we'll keep this one short and sweet. Just one touchdown on the board so far, 7-0 at the half. Will the offenses pick it back up? To find out, let's rejoin our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
The Packers offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive.
Still first down.
Let's go. Wrap ball 80.
He'll start this on the ground with Lloyd. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll go again with Lloyd. And he'll get about 4 to the 29.
He was brought down by Samuel Bowman. A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
The play clock down to 0. And this, not
Delay
the
of game.
best of sequences.
Still third down.
The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. They run. It's Lloyd. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Yeah, and this play, Mike, is really just the epitome of what we've seen this entire game. They have not been able to get anything going offensively. It almost seems like they've been operating going in reverse the entire day. In this case, another run, another loss.
Packers offense ready to see what they can do. They're staring at a two-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Lord. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
A loss of 2.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught, and he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
It's a gain
25 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the 1st down.
So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers as they move to 2-0 in this preseason, getting that 2nd win here in Week 2.
That's what I do. That's right.
You motherfuckers will be playing basketball in Pelican Bay when I get finished with you.
Hey, how you doing? Welcome back. Welcome back. Playing this Madden 26. Hope everything's going well with you. Sitting back playing this Madden.
This franchise
26,
considers him a key part of its future. In its present, though, he's going to have to earn his playing time and faces an uphill battle to unseat the current starter.
Playing this career move to get used to it. Been a while since I played Madden, so appreciate that. Is you gonna be streaming anything like that? Oh my God, Penny. Yeah, you should. You should stream. It could be anything. I would support your stream, you know. Okay, cool. Put their links up, you know, and I'll subscribe to them, you know. And, you know, show them support too, you know. Okay, cool. What game you play? Just do a little bit of stream today before I go to this family reunion, so.
We welcome back all of our viewers to historic Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. It's Packer football as we get back into the action in the first quarter. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And his first pass is incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Okay, I like them. I got them games too on my PlayStation 2, except for Assassin's Creed. I ain't never played Assassin's Creed.
Counter play with Jacobs. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 34.
Yeah, that's the only game that I ain't played, Assassin's Creed.
Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
They made too many of them, so I wouldn't know where to start from.
That's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only they're controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the strain, the next 2 to 3 seconds to continue to move people.
DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 31. 48 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run.
Right,
and a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Yeah, I played the
He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13.
I do all right. I ain't that good at it. In my mind, I always think I'm playing Call of Duty. I'll be firing, so it's kind of crazy. I got to keep my mind thinking it's like Call of Duty.
There's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, second down.
On that play, it was the defensive front that won the battle. They out-leveraged the offensive line, got into the backfield, and held him to no gain.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Here we go.
Now a handoff up the middle.
Got it. Come on, come on. All right. Let's go. Let's go.
Green Bay. Marshawn Lloyd, a 12-yard touchdown run.
Okay.
And the Packers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical? It's almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But
So how's your day going?
Green Bay offense ready to take over. Well, just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. Shoves him aside. Still going. And he'll be taken down at the 26.
Let's go.
It's a gain of 34. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Once again, it's Jacobs. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they've got it 2nd down and 12.
Let's see how this goes.
Jacobs going to try the middle. Brings through the contact.
Right.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line.
Let's go.
14 yards, good for a Packer first down.
He used to work relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. During that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. Let's take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment. 7 yards left for 2nd down. Ball at the 10. This to Jacobs on the toss right. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the first down. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. He hasn't had his best day. They have been good running the football, and they have the lead, though, so maybe he just personally wants to improve his play.
And that's without a doubt, because at the end of the game, he wants to feel like he had a really good hand in his team winning, if in fact they do go on and get that done. But the bottom line is finding a way to...
Let's go! Let's go!
Josh Jacobs taking it in from the 20. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Call my homie.
Is the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. And it's actually been out of the backfield, handing the ball off where they've had a lot of success. So if you're the quarterback, do you just maybe say, you know, maybe this isn't my day, our running game's going so well, you just continue to lean on that?
I agree. That's exactly what you do. And you have to kind of take your ego and put it aside. Because you always think your next throw is going to be your best throw, right? Your next play is going to be your best play. Lean on what's working for you right now. That should help.
I don't know if he made it out of the end zone. No signal. Yes, it's a safety. And the defensive penetration there blew that play up and got him 2 points.
How about how they got off at the snap of the football, got upfield into the backfield, and created the big play? That's the key to everything.
Fuck, man, I couldn't believe that shit.
The Packers with a football here late in this first half. And now following that turnover, they've got an opportunity here to try to cash in with good field position before intermission. This is Jacobs. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go! Come on!
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando.
Looks like some... So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better.
What? 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 Appreciate that, man. Jeff Dill, I appreciate that. Thank you for stopping by. Hit that like, man. Appreciate it.
Not every Hall of Fame career begins with a superstar debut. Many faces in Canton needed time before they got on the field. Such is how his career is destined to begin.
Appreciate that. You gonna be streaming today or you gonna be resting? Appreciate that. I'll do a little something, so I don't get, messed up on YouTube. So I got some friends that, make me some beats and everything like that. And I just added on to my stream deck. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate the three that's stopping by, man. Appreciate it. Do a little bit streaming for a little bit. Go to the family reunion, and after the family reunion is over with, I'm gonna come back, stream some more. Might be a late night stream. Alright, you gotta get rid of these Redskins. I don't know if they, they call themselves win or what. But I tell you what, they're gonna be dancing and scraping and surviving in Pelican Bay. I know that. Ah, shit. Are you serious?
We welcome back all of our viewers to historic Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. It's the Packers in possession of the football as we get back into the action in quarter number 2.
Okay. Appreciate that. Smash like and subscribe.
From the 38 now, here's second down at 7. Oh, they sent the man in motion too late. This is going to be a delay. Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
Let's go.
Up the middle they go. It's
let's go.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 58 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
First and 10 at the 37.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a first and 10 here.
Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that subscribe, man.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly it's second down now. The Packers had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener, and they were given a gift of 2 straight home games to start the campaign. Dropped one of them already. You have to figure a split of these two probably imperative.
And they did talk about that with us prior to the game.
Let's go. God damn, I thought he knocked his head off.
Especially with 2 games at home. Because if you go 0-2, hard to make those up on the road as the season progresses.
Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really
Hey,
needed
in my life, I subscribe to your channel
to feel
too.
a little bit better, but I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
So third down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first.
19 Tiger.
Make sure y'all hit the subscribe, like, and share.
This is going to be a delay. So that flag will set him back 5 yards.
Still third down.
Hey, Junior, I hit your subscribe too.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. They'll keep it on the ground. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down.
No problem, man. No problem. I'm always out here to help people get their channels running.
Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Trying to reach that 1,000 mark, man. Trying to reach that 1,000 mark.
Possession here. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
And now he got away from that first tackler. No idea, but he did, and it winds up with positive yardage.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Let's go, let's go. You got it, you got it, you got it. Run it, run it, run it. Yeah, the motherfuckers dancing in Pelican Bay. That's right, that's right. Let's go.
Packers with a football here late in this first half. And with a 7-3 lead, we'll see how aggressive they want to be.
You motherfuckers will be playing basketball in Pelican Bay when I get finished with you.
On the ground, it's Brooks to start the drive. And he stopped
close,
after a gain of 5.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
Let's go, let's go, let's got it. First down, first down.
First down as he gets this up past the 30 to the 32.
And the Packers, first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as...
And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that will bring up second down. Well, a touch unconventional. I don't know that you usually gain yards on first down by a fake field goal, but they did gain yards, I guess. I don't know what else to say.
I messed up. I ain't bought this damn ball. That's my fault.
Fake field goal doesn't mean they turned the ball over because they didn't get a first down. It's now second down for them.
Green Bay.
Oh, shit. I knew I fucked up, man.
And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, though.
It does test the mental processes of a team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, is it made?
Oh, they pitched to the tight end. It's a fake. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Well, go ahead and mark that down as one of the most bizarre first down calls in the history of the National Football League. A fake, and it backfires.
But we've seen a lot
on
of
first down.
Yeah, you're right. And we've seen a lot of innovation throughout the years in the NFL. I mean, we've gone from the single wing to the T formation to shotgun, right? Running spread, run and shoot, you name it, right?
To first down field goal fakes.
First down field goal fakes. I think that's an innovation that will not catch on.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now a give. Right
come on, go! Go!
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well.
That's good for a Green Bay Packer. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on first down. And what in the world? Now they're going to fake it.
Oh, my God.
But remember, it was only first down, so a bit of an odd play, and it results in 2nd down.
Anytime a fake doesn't work, we usually focus our attention on the guys that were unsuccessful. But how about the defensive guys? They have to plan on.
Yo, what's up, Angel? How you doing, bro?
Special teams. It looked like they were educated for that one.
Educated on their toes and getting a big stop.
Hope you're doing well, man.
One of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that was wild.
No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
You doing well, Angel, man?
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh! I thought I released. Wow.
The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt.
Man.
Now they'll look to erase that deficit.
Yeah, you got to take care of yourself, man, because, man, I can't afford to get sick. Get some honey and a little bit of liquor. Warm it up. Put some ginger in it.
They'll start on the ground with Brooks.
Cold, you know, it will go away, especially the sore throat. Get some ginger.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. It's just a big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
They'll stay on the ground with Brooks. And he'll earn a couple of tough yards past the 30 to the 31.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. The Packers on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. They'll run straight ahead with Brooks. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far,
that ginger is really good, man. Cleans the system out. You know, all bacterias and everything like that.
Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth.
You know, set that
so it's
sucker
Packer
in the
football here
microwave.
as we welcome you back. And they've got a fourth down now in
Let
a
it
game that, to be
warm up.
honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for.
Well, you need your best play here, no doubt. Fourth down and 8.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining.
And Washington will take control of the football in great field position.
So the defense asked to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a...
Get your rest, man, you know.
So the Packers
down
13-7, 34 seconds to go. They need a touchdown. A field goal is worthless now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw.
Let go.
He's going to let it fly.
Ah, yes.
Inside the 25.
That's what I'm talking about.
And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf.
In Pelican Bay, when I get finished with you.
Oh, what a play, but he couldn't get out of bounds.
I ain't think the hell, man, will actually work. Well, man. I didn't think that would work,
That
man.
was a long shot, but they did get one final chance to try to score and overcome this small deficit. No touchdown, though, Charles, and that brings this one to a close.
Appreciate the fours watching.
Jersey, and Worry was wearing another on the other sideline as that final snap played out. Now, we've seen some incredible plays to win games before, but in this case, I think the distance was just a little bit too great for it to happen here.
So for Washington,
it's an early road victory as they move to 2-0 now on the young season. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the Packers, they'll
Nah, I might be from New York, but, you know, I don't sound like no Mike Tyson. I got some sunflower seeds in my mouth. Well, I appreciate y'all stopping by. I gotta get ready, get dressed for this family reunion. But I'm going to do a late night stream. But make sure y'all hit this subscribe, like, and share. I'm going to keep on streaming more Madden. Forget about Call of Duty for a while. I ain't played at Battle 6 yet, but I'm going to get there. That's right. I'll catch you around the hood, man. No doubt, no doubt. But let's get it on through. Won't stop, can't stop. This is Raydawg-Gaming. Signing off. Appreciate all of y'all coming by. You be safe too. I hope y'all have a blessed day. Salute to all of y'all for stopping by. This is Raydawg-Gaming signing off.